E1 upon E. Probability of E1, E into E1. Probability of E1, E into E1. Probability of E2. Probability of E3, E upon E3. Taking 1 by 3 common, it will get cancelled. So what we have left? 1 by 5 plus 2 by 21 plus 2 by 11. Solve this by taking LCM. Double 5 1 plus 2 1 0 that is 21 into 11 231 upon double 5 1. Now the question next. Write down the statement. This is again of questions of bags and balls. You will have to try it by yourself. Write down the statement. A bag contains 4 red and 4 black balls. 4 red and 4 black balls. Another bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. Another bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. One of the bag is selected at random. One of the bag is selected at random and one ball is drawn which is found to be red, What is the probability that it is selected from or it is drawn from bag 1? Its answer is 2 by 3. You will have to try it by yourself. This is same as the questions we have done earlier. Write down the statement of next. In a class, 5% of boys and 10% of girls have an IQ more than 150 in a class 60% of students are boys and rest are girls if student is selected at random and found to be IQ more than 150, find the probability that student is boy. Find the probability that student is boy. Write down the statement first. Write down. Let E1 number of boys, E2 number of girls, E be the event student having IQ more than 150. So probability of E1, number of boys are 60%. So 60 upon 100. Probability of E2, अगर 60% boys है तो number of girls होंगी 100 minus 60, that is 40%. So 40 upon 100, 4 by 10.4. So probability of E upon E1, IQ more than 150 and that is a boy. So what is the probability? 5%, 5 by 100. Probability E upon E2, IQ more than 150 and that is a girl, 10%, 10 by 100, 1 by 10. Now the required probability is that is a boy, so probability of E1 upon E. Put the values, probability of E1, E upon E1, E1, E upon E1 plus probability of E2, E upon E2. Upon 70, that is 3 by 7. Write down next question. Of the students in a college, it is known that 60% 60% reside in hostel. Of the students in a college, it is known that 60% reside in hostel, 40% do not reside in hostel. Do not reside in hostel. Previous year results report that previous year result report that previous year results report that 30% of students residing in hostel, 30% of students residing in hostel attain grade A, attain A grade, and 20% of ones and 20% of them that not residing in hostel and 20% of ones not residing in hostel attain A grade in their annual examination. In their annual examination at the end of year, one student is at end of the year, one student is chosen at random. One student is chosen at random from college. One student is chosen at random from college and he has an A grade. He has an A grade. What is the probability that? What is the probability that selected student is hostler? Selected student is hostler. From a college 60% स्टूडेंट्स जो है हॉस्टल में रहते हैं, 40% नहीं. जो पिछले साल का रिजल्ट है वो क्या बता रहा है कि 20% स्टूडेंट जो 30% स्टूडेंट जो हॉस्टल में रहते हैं उनका ए ग्रेड आया है और 20% जो हॉस्टल में नहीं रहते उनका ए ग्रेड आया है. और एक स्टूडेंट पूरे कॉलेज में से सिलेक्ट हुआ है और उसका ग्रेड जो है ए है. क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है कि दैट स्टूडेंट इज अ हॉस्टलर? राइट डाउन. Let A be the event that student gets grade A. Student gets grade A. Even E2 be the event that student is hostler or not hostler. Write down probability of E1 student is hostler. उसकी क्या probability है? 60% student जो है hostel में रहते हैं तो 60% 60/100 that is 6/10. Probability of E2 जो student है hostler नहीं है 40%, so 40/100 that is 4/10. Now next is probability of A So 30 upon 100. Probability A upon E2 grade A है but वो हॉस्टलर नहीं है, that is 20%. So 20 upon 100, 2 by 10. Now the required probability is कि वो हॉस्टलर है और उसका ग्रेड क्या है, A. Probability E1 upon A, that is equals to probability of E1, A upon E1, probability of E1 into A upon E1 plus probability of E2, probability of A upon E2. 18 upon 100. 9 by 30. Now the next one is write down the statement. There are three coins. There are three coins. One is two-tailed coin. Two-tailed coin mean इसके दोनों faces पे tail है. Another is biased coin. Another is biased coin. Another is biased coin that comes up heads. 60% of times. 60% of times. And third is unbiased coin. One coin is selected. One of three coins is chosen. One of three coins is chosen and tossed. Chosen and tossed. And it shows tail. What is the probability that it is two-tailed coin? इसके जैसा हमने सेम क्वेश्चन किया है जिसमें हमारे पास टू हेडेड कॉइन था. इस केस में हमारे पास क्या है, टू टेल्ड कॉइन. सो लेट E1, E2, E3 be event of selecting. Two-tailed, biased and unbiased coin. E be the event that tails comes up. What is the probability of E1, E2 and E3? कॉइन को सिलेक्ट करने की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होगी? तीनों कॉइन्स में से किसी एक कॉइन को सिलेक्ट करने के चांसेस हमारे पास क्या है, 1/3. Now probability of E upon E1. E1 टू-टेल्ड कॉइन सिलेक्ट किया गया है और उसमें हमारे पास टेल आई. टू-टेल्ड कॉइन में दोनों साइड्स टेल है, सो 2/2 that is 1. Probability of E upon E2. इसमें क्या आते हैं, 60% of times head required probability is, what is the required probability? Two-tailed coin E1, so probability of E1 upon E, that is equals to probability of E1, E upon E1, E1, E2, E upon E2, E3, E upon E3. Taking 1 by 2 common, 1 by 3, 1 plus 2 by 5 plus 1 by 2. It will get cancelled.